may I begin by just sharing my closing thoughts?
Of course. Yeah, let's wrap it up, guys.
So there are two things, or who knows what I just feel a need to clarify something about the politics of formation, right? Where it's not calling for everybody to literally put your body on the line. It's not calling for everybody to be on the front lines. However, it is calling for a deciphering and an interpretation, right, of your positionality and the formation of the struggle around you, right? This is, I mean, I'm chair of Beyonce Studies. I'm also chair of Beyonce Studies at NYU. Beyonce Studies at NYU doesn't exist, but if it existed, I would be chair. So formation, okay? Yes, so part of what this moment is calling for is the necessity of following who is on the ground, who is on the, who is at the front lines, who leads, who follows. When are you able to lead? And when must you just recognize and follow, right? And the principle always is you follow the leadership of those on the ground. You follow the leadership of those at the front line who are willingly putting their bodies on the line. That's one, first and foremost. There are multiple roles, multiple skill sets, multiple tools that are called for in a shared liberation struggle. And yes, Dr. Harrison, as you have pointed out, we need advocates. We need, and also just going back to Dr. Bernice Johnson Reagan, she gave the example of 1976, Soweto, South Africa, right? And children protesting against that law that said that Afrikaans was going to be used as the only language of education, right? And so you had children, school children, on the front lines. Didn't mean that their parents didn't have a role. Their role was to be on the sidelines, comforting their children, pouring water, offering water to soothe their tear-gassed eyes, right? So you have a role for everybody in the struggle, whether or not you are on the front lines, right? So sometimes you need to be that parent, ready with water, ready on hand. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna let Dylan go, and then I'm gonna let Faye and Wanda have the last words so we can wrap this up.
No, I mean, I have really no final words. We're already a bit over time. I'll just thank everybody again for coming, and thanks to the panelists for being a part of this. It was a real pleasure.
Faye, if you have any final words, and then we can let
Wanda. I just want to thank you. I think just from reading chats, and I know how I feel, this roundtable is deeply appreciated. This is a moment when we need to connect on these sort of terms. So I wish all of you very well, solidarity to the future of however you use the tools that anthropologists have co-produced, sometimes in spite of many obstacles along the way. So I feel heartened that what I believe is important is in good hands, with the younger cohorts of students and junior faculty. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Nadej, for this almost military position in your organization. I was really impressed by how well you put this together. I said, I wonder how your classes would be when you start serious teaching. I think your students will be well trained. And I want to encourage us to do that which we are passionate about. I would never have thought that this text would be read by more than 3 people that I had coerced to read it. But because I was passionate about it, I hope that the passion was kind of transferred into others. And don't ever put out that fire in you. I think that anthropology has allowed me to be self-aware and to be analytical, but also to understand the complexities of this world. And I'm a better human being for my ability to listen and to empathize with others, which I think the discipline has helped me to do. Right now in my new role, I am finding that anthropology has been a wonderful tool to help me navigate different bureaucracies. And so for the students that are among the team that is left here, keep going. As Faye said, find your allies, find your advocates, and use the resources. You will have to do double the work because you need to educate yourself as well and get the extra work done so that you can come and share with others. You are a pebble that hits the water and there is diffusion so that you can influence others in ways that will make you a better part of this system. And I want to thank you very, very much for doing this and look forward to many more opportunities to discuss such kind of work.
Yay! So thank you everyone for joining us on Indigenous Peoples Day. Thank you to our unseen co-hosts, Shay Wright, Lisa Armstrong, Fendaki Wumi, Chris Ann Hines, who helped us into admitting you all. This was a big endeavor on Zoom, but considering that we would all have to be at the same conference to all be in the same room together, I mean, it's a blessing that we were able to congregate together on this platform. And I'm so happy that you came here. Tayo, music, please. Bye-bye.